Hello everyone, this is Joseph K, and welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of the Abyss 100%. In the last part, we got rid of all the miasma, and Luke didn't die, except, according to the nurse, the doctor here, he may not have died, but he's still going to die, because he's apparently undergoing rapid phonon separation. And eventually he would just cease to exist. Which is very unfortunate, considering all that he's done and what he's tried to do, all he's accomplished. Well, maybe there's going to be a way to stop it, although it doesn't seem too promising. However, they said that about the miasma. It's here, and we still were able to get that out of her. And forgive me, I am super foggy. Like, I actually forgot what I did in the last part. Like, I was sitting there, like, while I was making some tea because illnesses and all that fun stuff. I was making some tea, and I'm like, what did I do last? And I'm trying to rack my brain, and my brain has just got, like, this, like, opaque miasma itself inside of it. It's just like, ugh, I can't think of things. Anyway, he's got the Jewel of Lorelei. So, this is the Jewel of Lorelei, huh? Yeah, it looks like it's a capacity core. Perhaps the sword and jewel served as Julia's weapon and armor. Oh, then shouldn't I give this to you? Lorelei entrusted it to you and Ash. It's your responsibility. Yeah, and while you're at it, take responsibility for making us go all over the place when you had it the whole time. But this whole thing with the Jewel of Lorelei getting broken down into phonons and going inside my body, does this happen a lot? It's called the contamination effect. But doesn't that require a special kind of fonic art to occur? Replicas' phonons separate easily. As a result, it's also easy for other phonons to get mixed in. If the phonons have similar frequencies, then they could easily get taken into the... Oh, it's just the jewel is made of the 7th phonon. It got mixed up with the 7th phonons in Luke. So you mean that Luke is susceptible to the contamination effect? Yes, his phonon frequency is identical to that of the 7th phonon after all. Was there something else that happened there and I just missed it? I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of foggy, so I'm not sure how these next couple videos are going to go. And now we got to return back to the Tower Realm, but first, a great sacrifice. I wonder if they really accepted their disappearance. I don't know. It may be that our lack of acceptance pushed them into the pit of despair. Perhaps, but regretting that won't do anything. They die believing that a new nation will be born from them. It's our job to see that that gets done. Offer a helping hand to the remaining replicas so they can live in this world. I guess that's the one thing we can do for Mary. I mean, for the replicas. Yes, the fact is that we let the replicas die so that we can live. Regretting that will not accomplish anything. That regret is only self-sentimentality, though we should not forget it either. And the joy of life. The weather sure is nice today. Luke, what's with you all of a sudden? The sky is so blue, you can see the phone cell ring pretty well. Really well, it's really pretty. Jeez, I can read not. Anyway, we've got our report to do, so let's head to the manor in Banacle. Luke, do you have a fever? Did you hit your head? Might you have eaten something bad? Stop that. It's just, well, with almost dying and all, I realize how wonderful it is to be alive. Hahaha. Wow, I never expected to hear you say that. Well, anyway, yeah, it's not bad. Indeed, it's not. Colonel, don't be so nice. You're scaring me. Alright, now before we go anywhere, let's return to the Tower of Rem. We were just there, you say? Yes, we were, but we gotta go back there for something else. And y'all, given what's coming up, this project is almost over. I was looking ahead at some of the guides I've been using as help for like making my notes to myself. And I'm like, oh, we really are close to the end. General Cecille, what are you doing here? I heard that Aslan was here. I had something I wanted to give him. But there's no one here anymore, is there? I'm sorry. Please don't blame Luke. The General Frings here was a replica. Not the person you loved. I know. He's already dead. The person who disappeared here together with the miasma was someone else. But why did I accept his proposal back then? If I'd known this was going to happen, I shouldn't have worried about names or honor. I should have gone to his side at once. General Cecille, let's go back. You mustn't stay here. No, I have nowhere to return. What am I supposed to do in a world without him? With his dying breath, General Frings asked Julia to please bring happiness to her. He was talking about you, wasn't he? Aslan. Let's go back, General Frings. Let's go back. General Frings prayed for your happiness to the very end. I can't believe that the happiness he wished for you meant dying to monsters here. You're right. This is far enough. But it's all right. I can't yet pull my feelings together, but I want to think about the happiness Aslan wished for me. Oh, let me give this to you, Gylardia. You know what's insane? It's the knight's raiment. I was going to give Aslan upon our marriage. I brought it to the Tower of Rem, thinking I would at least give it to his replica, but I can't accept something like that. There is no one left to claim it. I had thought about offering it at Aslan's grave, but we were never actually married. You're my cousin and you knew Aslan. I think he would be happy for you to have it. Alright. I bid you my leave. And Guy has received the Dashing Gentile. Like I was trying to say, I like how even at her, like, the way her sprite now looks, they actually really make it look like she's suffering, she's grieving. Like, I don't even know how they pulled it off. I can't believe she's always looked like that. It seems like, you know, they really took efforts into making her look like someone who was about to get married who lost the love of her life. Kind of reminds me of The Evening and the Morning by Ken Follett. About a guy who lost his lady he was supposed to elope with and get married to in the very beginning to a Viking raid. Yeah. That's what it reminds me of. That's also a really good series. If you guys haven't checked out the Kingsbridge series, I recommend it. Anyways, I did watch this for a couple minutes yesterday. I think that's about as far away as she goes, but it's interesting you can actually watch her walking the whole entire time you're here. And then she kind of like stops down there at the end until you close the scene. Hey, but we are supposed to be in Badacow. However, we got some things to do. So let's equip this new title on Guy. Dashing Jet. Equipping it on Guy and getting into a battle will give you a skit.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Hold up. I'm going to cut this battle out, but I kind of need to put a Guy in the battle in order for it to work. Did I mention earlier that I'm a bit, like, scatterbrained, right? Alright, just checking. That poor wyvern wasn't even fighting us. He was trying to leave us.
You're no match for us.
Anyways, we should now have a skit because we did that with Guy. Or not, whatever. I do know, though, if you give him the Good Spirits title and get into a fight with him, you get some skits. I don't know if I showed this off or not, so if I did already, apologies. I did say I was going to try to get every single skit. There we go, the Fighting Bartender. A Fighting Bartender sure is an interesting idea. Actually, this outfit is pretty hard to fight in. So change. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but... No, keep it on. Yes, it suits you very well. Ah, I get it. Must be tough being so popular. Luke, your voice sounds ever so... See if I care. A Guy it looks good on. You get 2 skits for fighting as Guy in the Good Spirits. In that outfit, you don't look like the normal Guy at all. Yes, you look so... cool. This outfit looks more like a servant's outfit than anything. You don't get it, do you? Girls love those long aprons like chefs wear. Luke, are you jealous? What? Oh, hell. Jealousy of a man is quite distasteful. Luke's not jealous, are you, Luke? Here, you want to try it on? It ought to go well with you. Shut up, leave me alone. Losing your temper is disgraceful. Indeed. I'm actually going to keep, since we don't really have a new title for, a new, like, costume for Guy yet, that I really like, I'm going to keep him in his Dashing Jet for a while. I'm also, well, I'm not going to play as Guy. I'm going to go ahead and switch it back to Luke. Actually, yeah, let's put Guy in the party now. We need to go to Daath. Now, I put in my notes that a lot of the NPCs say different things, and some do. But the different things I thought they were saying, they're actually saying like they would have been saying before the miasma came. They're all talking about how there's no score and blah blah blah. So we've already seen dialogue for those guys. Alright, cool. Now, we want to go to Ion's room. So the only NPC that says anything different here is the replica that's inside the cathedral. And y'all, I got some tea to help expedite whatever's wrong with me. This guy says something different. He says the ellipsis, but instead of saying Zella's died, he says can't go home. Trust me, I did check all these dialogues before. Well, as I was taking my notes. And if you recall, we gotta go here to get into Ion's room. We're gonna get a new ability for Tyr.
Fon Master Ion, I'm so sorry. Why did you do this?
Tyr.
Ion, why?
So this is where you were. I have a message from Maestro Tritime. A memorial service for Fon Master Ion will be held tomorrow. Such services are normally limited to members of the Order, but if you would be so kind as to join us...
We'll go, right?
Yes. Please allow me to express the grief of the Emperor as well.
Yes. I also wish to represent Kimlasca. No, to offer my own feelings and prayers as well.
Ion was our friend after all.
Tyr, I'd like to ask you a favor.
What is it?
Sing your phonic hymns.
The phonic hymns?
Ion said he liked your hymns, that they felt nostalgic. Yulia's hymns together make another hymn, right? Please, sing the grand phonic hymn.
But I don't know the 7th hymn.
Then just the part you do know. Please?
Go on and sing, even if it's not complete. I'm sure Ion would appreciate it.
Tyr, I think that song can be a form of prayer.
Okay.
What's going on? Are you okay, Tyr?
What the?
Thank you.
Ion?
Thank you all for joining our service. I'm sure Ion was pleased to see you again.
What was that in the middle of the service?
I don't know, but the moment I sang the 5th hymn, I felt a power that had never arisen before. I thought I understood its symbolism, but...
Perhaps removing the miasma from your body has enabled you to use higher-level hymns.
At that moment, I heard the Fon Master's voice. I believe that Ion must have lent you his power.
Yeah, I heard him too.
Me too. I think Maestro Tritime's right.
Perhaps such things are possible.
But why?
What's wrong?
Even though I don't know it, I felt like I could have sung the 7th hymn.
The one you haven't been taught yet?
Yes, it must have been my imagination. Perhaps Ion's power granted me that illusion.
And for doing this scene, Tyr learns judgment. Now, you would think she'd get a skin after all that, but no. She does not. And this guy's pretty much the most useless, important NPC in the whole entire game. How do you know if you can call Tridheim important? Alright. Let's get back to the story. Now let's return to Batical. I got a little bit more time than I can record. So if this video feels off or sounds wrong, apologies. Like I said, not feeling well. My brain's kind of foggy, so I might end up repeating myself or saying things that don't make sense or not reading fast enough or twisting my words around. But you know what they say, the show must go on. If I can get these 2 episodes recorded tonight, that gives me pretty much Thursday time to edit and the rest of Thursday to like relax. Alright, Batical. So we want to head to the Fonfabra Manor. Or I should say at least the screen where that's at. Now, the only person that appears to say something different here is this little girl. There are a whole bunch of strange people here. Where did they come from? They say they can't read us this morning anymore. How boring. That first line seems different to me, but the second line does not. Also, after the next major story thing, I'm going to go ahead and take out the Colosseum. Because the next major story boss should take me to around the level I want to be for the Colosseum. And then the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take out everybody's advanced Colosseum.
We can report to His Majesty tomorrow.
I'll return to the castle. Please come to the audience hall tomorrow.
Okay. The rest of you, make yourselves comfortable in the manor. I'm going to my room to rest.
Tyr! Tyr!
Mieu, what is it?
I have to tell you a secret.
Secret? What are you talking about?
I can't tell you, Master.
What?
Okay, I'll listen. You go get some rest, Luke.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Snitch.
I'm going to disappear. I wonder when. How much time do I have? I'm here. Come in.
Luke.
Oh, it's you. What's with the serious look?
Why so serious?
Is it true your phonons are separating?
Who told you that?
Mieu. He told me what you and the Colonel had discussed.
That little... Damn it.
How is your condition? Will you get better?
The doctor said it was too late.
No.
Tyr, please keep this between us. The only other one who knows is Jade.
Do you intend to keep them in the dark forever?
My condition won't change whether I tell them or not. There's no need to worry them.
Why? Why are you doing this?
If I'm going to die, I want to enjoy the time I have left. No, that's not it. I'm scared. If I tell everyone, they'll treat me differently. And every time they do, I'll be reminded that I'm going to die.
Luke, you're shaking.
See? I'm a coward. I'm already like this now. If the others knew, I'd never stop shaking and crying. I'd crawl into a little shell. So I figure, at least while I'm around them all, I can pretend it's going to be okay.
You idiot.
Yeah, no kidding. I really am. Sorry to worry you, Tear.
Okay. But please, don't ever hide anything from me again.
Bitch, it's none of your business. You're nosy as hell.
Okay. I won't.
And now we get a skit. Why do things have to end up like this? Tear, you look like you're suffering. No, it's Luke who's suffering. But you were saved before. Can't Master be saved too? I don't know, but if the Colonel isn't saying anything, then... Isn't there anything I can do? Can't I help him somehow? I'm sad too. I love Master. He saved me once. I wish I could disappear instead of him. Mieu, don't say things like that. I want all of us to be together. All of us, as long as possible. I just wish I had the power to make that happen, but I can't do anything. Interestingly enough, Tear's not in our party. Nor is Mieu. So I don't know how that skit can take place without them being here. What am I? Apparently there's something over here I can examine? Oh, it wants to examine the bed to go to sleep. Okay. Anyways. But is there anything that can be done about Luke? Or is he just going to disappear forever? Surely there's got to be some way to bring him back, but no one seems to know anything. And if Jade isn't saying anything, it may not be possible. We'll just have to find out next time on Let's Play Tales of the Abyss 100%. This is Joseph K. signing out. Y'all have a great day and keep it real. Later.